out there likes to be sold to? All right, not many hands. Now, who out there likes to buy stuff? Lots of hands go up, right? None of us likes to be sold to. Our definition at Action Coach of salesmanship is professionally helping someone to buy. That has a lot different connotation and approach than selling to someone, right? I'd like to give you 2 simple tips on how to improve your approach in sales so that you can accomplish steps towards becoming someone who professionally helps someone to buy. Step 1 or tip 1 is to talk less. Now, I recently was sitting in on a sales conversation with actually someone that I'm pretty close to, but I've never sat in on a sales conversation with this person before. So I was sitting there, an hour and 15 minutes went by, and this person was telling stories and, you know, painting pictures and doing some education on what they bring to the table and how that prospect should look at things. That prospect that they were talking to, I believe, I'll be generous, I believe that person got 4 to 5 sentences out, complete sentences out, during that hour and 15 minutes. That's how it felt anyway, as someone who was sitting there kind of observing this, right? So as a salesperson, you're gonna come across as a salesperson the more you talk. A great analogy or thing to think about is if you're sitting with someone, let's say you both have a hot cup of coffee. Whose coffee gets cold first? If you're talking so much that your coffee gets cold before the other person's, you're doing it wrong. And believe me, I did it that way at the beginning, so I had to learn and get better at this myself. So tip 2 is ask great questions. Don't tell them stuff. You have no idea what to tell them until you've got some context on where their head's at, how they're feeling about things, where they're coming from, and you cannot know that until you've asked them some questions about that. So 2 tips: talk less, let your coffee get gone before it gets cold, right? And ask more questions. Those are 2 tips that'll take you a long way. Cheers.